My name is Jonathan Rhodes. I'm the director of the Mayor's Office of Utilities. I just want to start by acknowledging some of our partners who are here today. Our solar industry partners with Posigen and Solar Alternatives, as well as a homeowner, Ms. Dwana Smith, whose house we're at today, and we'll learn a little bit more about her solar project. So again, I want to start by thanking Dwana Smith, whose house we're visiting today. She's one of our thousands of residents in New Orleans who have gone solar, and we're going to learn a little bit more about her project and also some of the opportunities that New Orleans residents throughout the city have to install solar systems on their house. As New Orleans works to recover from the pandemic in the short term, we also need to become a more climate resilient city for the long term. And solar panels on residential rooftops is one great way to achieve that goal. Not only does it help us with our climate action plans, but rooftop solar also can help to dramatically reduce energy costs for our residents, which is also a very important concern today. Most of our residents pay the highest energy costs during the summer, which is also a great time to be generating power from the solar system. The challenge of today has only gotten worse because of the COVID-19 crisis, but rooftop solar has been a proven and affordable option to cut energy costs, make housing more affordable, and to reduce carbon emissions. We know that 90% of New Orleans buildings have the capacity to host a rooftop solar system. So there's great opportunity throughout the city for residents to install and deploy these systems. In fact, solar has been one of the fastest growing sources of new jobs in America, and that's true in New Orleans as well. New Orleans has been one of the nation's leaders in solar deployment, and we have the opportunity to continue that by creating more green jobs and bringing more solar power to our residents. In January of this year, we were excited at the City of New Orleans to work with our partners to launch Solar for All. This is a citywide campaign with our partners at the Greater New Orleans Housing Alliance and two local solar businesses, Posigen and Solar Alternatives. The way the program works, and we'll hear a little bit more from the partners today, it's designed to bring solar and energy retrofitting opportunities to 100% of eligible New Orleans residents. So regardless of income, we believe that this solar program can dramatically reduce costs for residents and help us to achieve our climate action goals. Through this campaign, our partners in the industry will provide free solar assessments for all homeowners and businesses who are interested in learning more about the opportunities and the potential cost savings of solar. In fact, this home where we're standing today has been a solar home for the past 7 years, and I think we'll be excited to hear about how that's worked and, in fact, the significant cost savings that the project has achieved. So I invite and encourage all of our residents and businesses to get in touch with the Solar for All campaign to learn more about how it might work for them. They can contact the campaign through our partners at the Greater New Orleans Housing Alliance, through Posigen and Solar Alternatives, and we'll learn a little bit more about that. And to do so, I'm going to ask Doug Melanson from Posigen to come over and tell us a little bit more about how the program works. Doug?
Thank you, Jonathan. And thank you guys for being here. My name is Douglas Melanson. 4 years ago, I met a guy that was in the solar business and talking to families about how he could help them save money on their utility bills. And I thought, what a great opportunity to help people lower their bills and put more money in their pockets. So I joined Posigen. So how do you get started? It's real simple. There is not $1 that's required out of your pocket. Not any credit required of anybody that want to or need to save money on their electric bill. And so in addition to that, we do what is called an energy efficiency audit. When we come into the home, we do a pressure test to see where all of the air leaks are. And you guys know what I'm talking about. In the wintertime, when you're trying to keep it warm and you feel cold air coming in, we're going to seal your house improve the quality of air, and we do all of that without one penny required out of your pocket. Now, after your panels are installed and we've completed the energy efficiency audit and upgrades, then we activate your system. When that's done, you wait till you hear this. $8 a month for 8 months. $8 per month for 8 months. That's about the cost of a hamburger. So, well, maybe not at restaurants these days, but you know, when you're preparing even at your own home, $8 a month for 8 months, you could have solar in your home and start putting money in your pocket. Look, I'm going to get out of the way. I've been known to be a guy of few words, but I'm going to have Miss Dewana Smith come and tell about her experience.
Thank you, Doug, and thank you all for choosing my home. And it is a privilege to share with everyone the savings that solar panels has made for me and my family. Again, we had this installed August 2013, and up to date, we have saved $11,488 from that. And year to date, now here we are in August, it's been right around $1,700 that have been saved. So it made sense for me financially and environmentally, and I do encourage everyone to look into it to see if their home qualifies for it. It made sense for me to choose Posigen because it wasn't just about installing panels. It was to make sure that it was advantageous to me as well. And the weatherization process that he spoke about with the audit, I had no idea we were losing energy in places that we would have never thought to check. So it just made perfect sense. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Dewana. Thank you, Doug, as well. So I think you can see why we're so excited about the Solar for All campaign. It's an opportunity not only to help achieve climate action goals by producing more clean, renewable energy, but it's an opportunity to help our residents, house by house, cutting their utility bills dramatically, saving money at a time when we need it most. So we are excited to continue the campaign throughout the rest of the year and hopeful that more residents will take advantage of it. It's something that the city and our partners in Fair Housing